There's always one decision that changes everything. Oftentimes, the outcome turns out to be in a way that we never saw coming. With me here today is Biola Ibironke, whose life took a drastic turn at the age of 23. Hello, everyone. My name is Cassandra Taiwo. Welcome to the show, guys.
While I was growing up, my parents didn't live together because of work. So like it was a bit of dysfunction. So in my mind I already created this I must have this stability. I was always craving that perfect family scenario and everything.
Yeah.
So there was this desperation for marriage right from when I was a child. There was a time my lesson teacher had asked me, when is your happiest day? I think that was how I put it. And I was like, oh, my wedding day, something that had not even happened. And I already started creating that memory.
Yeah.
So the desperation was there, basically. And that was what affected me. In the process, I met somebody. And you know, when somebody's already talking marriage with you and you're like, okay, you're going to give it everything, even when it came with things that I'm not supposed to be doing as a Christian. It was even very funny because I moved from Ibadan because my parents stay in Ibadan. I moved from Ibadan to Abuja. Like I even worked my NYC posting to Abuja just because of a man. So in the process, we were staying and it happened. I got pregnant. Then he had to leave the country. He left when I was just 3 months gone.
When you told him you were pregnant, how did he take it?
He was excited. He wanted a child too.
Okay, so what happened?
He had to go for his master's, so we had an agreement that okay, he was going to come back for me and everything. But I got a ring around my area at that time. So that time I was still pregnant. Like I just didn't want people to ask questions. Like when they see me that I'm pregnant, oh, where's your husband? They can figure that okay, she's either engaged or she's married. So I was wearing a ring. But at the time I resumed my new role, I stopped wearing that ring to the office because people didn't know that I had a child. I knew environment and I just wanted that fresh start. So, but at the same time, anytime I'm going to church, I would still wear that ring. It was after the whole breakup thing, and I just removed it like totally. That okay, let them ask questions. And I think it was at that point I decided to own it with my full chest that yes, I have a child. What's the big deal? That kind of thing.
Yeah, and I think that's so profound. That's so profound because hiding behind a ring still shows that you even started your healing journey.
If you have a child in Nigeria, they assume you're married, even without asking questions.
If I'm not thirsty for water and you give me water, I would likely not take it. But if I'm thirsty for water and you give me a drop, I could literally lick your feet to say thank you. So if you were not desperate for marriage, I don't think that you would have found yourself in this situation.
It still came from the dysfunction.
Yeah.
Because I just wanted that perfect family for myself. I'd already told God that, oh, my own house, I can't live apart with my husband because of one job and that kind of thing. And that's why, even though he was in Abuja, I was ready to move and start my life with him. So like I just wanted that perfect marriage. I think that was where it comes from, like the old desperation. And
if you look back at your story and how you got yourself here, what would you have done differently?
I started dating at 20. And I think right now I feel like I was too young. I needed to grow emotionally and even career-wise. Right now, what I'm doing is not what I want for myself. At that age, I didn't want this for myself. So this is one of the things that happens when you make certain mistakes in life. There's this setback and you have to start rewriting your story. So for me, I think at that age, I would have just avoided men.
So there's a young girl right now who's watching this show and is probably pregnant for a man she's not married to. What would be your advice to her? You've experienced the heartbreak, the shame, you've experienced the rejection, and now you're here telling your story. If somebody who is out there is watching this and the person is still probably dealing in shame, rejection, and feeling like there's no hope, what would you like to tell that person?
I've been there and I know it's not easy. So I'm not going to we thought kids that oh it's going to be easy, but trust me, you find yourself again, you find your rhythm. It's going to be really difficult at first,
Mm-hmm.
but with the help of God, and if God will help you, you have good people around you, you'd find your rhythm again. And your mistakes, they don't define you at all. People will see you, they'll see you as this child, such a disgraceful child, things like that, but they don't define you.
Mm.
That's not what God says you are.
Wow, this is so amazing. Thank you so much, Biola, for sharing your story.
Bye. Thank you.